the light and darkness of El Dorado, historic town of Ouro Preto. This is Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. The city of Ouro Preto is 300 kilometers north of Rio de Janeiro. Gold was found here in 1693. The discovery changed the small port town forever. People came from all over the world to seek their fortune. The city grew fast, and its population soon reached 100,000. The gold deposits were exhausted by the 19th century, but more than 2,200 former mining sites remain. The people who accumulated wealth through gold mining showed off their earnings by building houses on the mountain slopes. As Brazil was a Portuguese colony at the time, the houses were built in Portuguese style, with colourful decorative windows and white walls. Mine owners competed with one another to build ornate churches in the town. This church was built in 1733. More than 400 kilos of gold were used in its decorations. The angel statues on the altar and walls are all made of gold. Nearly 700 tons of gold were mined in Ouro Preto during the 18th century. 60% of the world's entire gold output at that time came from here. However, the gold rush in Ouro Preto did not benefit everyone who lived here. The actual mining work was done by slaves brought from Africa. Slaves accounted for almost 2/3 of the city's population during the gold mining days. The slaves built a church, which is still standing. Slaves were not allowed to pray inside church buildings in the 18th century, so they kept small amounts of gold aside and saved up enough to build their own church. Saint Iphigenia is enshrined in this simple church. She's believed to be the daughter of a Nigerian tribal chief. More than 200 years have passed since the gold rush, but Ouro Preto still shows the splendour and darkness of its historical connection with gold.